everybody, welcome back. It is me again, and it's been a while. I haven't really vlogged or posted a video in a while now, and every time I make an intro I never know what to say. But to get right into it, I will be showing you my current makeup, well, my winter makeup routine. But yeah, let's go ahead and show you my current winter makeup routine. So it's not really anything different from what I do throughout the whole year. And also, just to start with, I do have acne prone skin and very oily skin, so as you can see we have a lot of current blemishes and breakouts. So I'll be also showing you how I cover those up. So the first thing I do when I do my makeup is always my eyebrows. So the one that I do use is this one from SHEGLAM. It's just their Insta-Fill brow pencil, and this is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see it, it's not focusing, but this is what it looks like. I've been using this for a little bit, and I don't like to have very heavy eyebrows, just because my eyebrows, I feel like they're actually not too light, or I feel like I have enough hair on my eyebrows, so I like to just go ahead and fill in areas where it's a little bit kind of bald. So it's usually under and then just the top. So I line my eyebrows underneath and then the top. And I don't like really do anything special in a way where I make them look the same. I kind of just go off of my eyebrows, if that makes sense. And now that it has been filled in, I like to just set them in place and use my Got2b glue. It's a little bit dirty, my glued spiking glue gel. I don't know, this is supposed to be for your hair, but a lot of people do use this for their eyebrows, and I've tried it. I love it. I used to do my like soap brow look with this, and it's actually really nice. But yeah, I just grab a little spoolie and then put a little bit, as you can see, just very like a little bit, and then go ahead and use it like a regular brow gel, just to make sure my eyebrows are in place the whole day. And then clean it up as you go, and then same thing on the other side. There you go, see? And after my eyebrows, I like to go ahead and do my face. And to prep, I've already done my skincare, so I have my toner, serum, moisturizer, and my sunscreen. And the thing that I like to do before my makeup is put a glowy serum on, and this is the one that I usually always use, which is the Glow Recipe. Hello, I don't know if it's focusing, but the Glow Recipe Niacinamide one. The dewdrops. This one is my go-to. I do just like to put about like 2 pumps all over my face, and as you can see, I am running out. So there we go. So just about 2 pumps, and then put it all over my face. And make sure my forehead also gets some. And now that my skin is prepped again, I like to go ahead and cover up my acne scars. So anytime that I am breaking out, or I feel like I have a lot of blemishes and scars, I like to go ahead and cover them up and do some spot concealing with the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer, and this is in the shade Medium 1 Custard. So I like to just go ahead and get a little brush and then dip it. Where's the mirror? Go ahead and cover up some scars that I have like that right there, as you can see. And this is a little light.
Huh?
When you do cover up acne scars, you're supposed to be using a similar shade, but this is all the concealer that I have right now. Well, the only concealer that's like full coverage that I have right now. Then just a little bit on my forehead. I'm scared to put on my forehead because I have really dark forehead, like the rest of my face, because my cheek is, you know, not that dark compared to my forehead. But whatever, we'll make do. So yeah, got a lot of acne scars, so we're gonna go ahead and just grab a beauty blender, and then my hair is pissing me off, and then blend it on our face. So that shade still works. And there we go. And now that our acne scars are a little bit covered up, I like to go ahead and use a foundation, if not a foundation, a skin tint like this one. So this is the L'Oreal True Match Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Serum, this one. And this is in the shade 2-3 Light Pale. And this is, again, still a little too light for me, so anytime I have a foundation that's a little too light, I like to mix it with my all-time favorite foundation, which is the Maybelline Fit Me, and in the shade 310, just because this is way too dark on me. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this directly to my beauty blender. Maybe a little bit more. And then just mix it with our Maybelline foundation. That is a lot. I don't think I need this much because that is a lot. I'm just gonna try and use it for my whole face. Down here, down here, 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 and on my forehead. And then let's just blend it again. That tinted serum is super nice. I actually remember used to loving it before, and then I kind of stopped using it and I forgot about it, and then it went on sale and I remember loving it, so I was like, let me try it again, and then I bought it and I have been loving it. This is the foundation I've been recently using, just because I feel like it has that coverage, but at the same time it's so lightweight that my skin can still like breathe. And it has about like medium coverage. As you can see, it also kind of helped cover my acne scars. And it's very buildable, so if you're wanting a little bit more, I think the most you can get is definitely medium coverage. I don't think this is a very full coverage tinted serum foundation, just because, yeah, it's only supposed to be tinted. And then for my forehead, I don't like to put a lot, just because, again, it's a darker shade than the rest of my face right now, so and now that it is all blended out and we have a nice base, I go ahead and bronze up my face a little bit. During winter, I don't like to do a lot of bronzer. If anything, it's just so I put, you know, the colors back in my face and I'm not just, you know, one color. So the bronzer I'll be using, or the bronzer stick I'll be using is the one that I always use, which is the one by Rare Beauty. This is their bronzer stick in Happy Soul. And I like to grab an angled brush or whatever kind of brush this is, and then just dip my brush and then bronze up my face. And then I also like to just put it around my eyelids to make sure my eyelids have some color too. And then my forehead. And then again, same thing on the other side of my face. I love this bronzer stick so much. And after my cheekbones and my forehead, I like to also grab a little bit more and then just contour or bronze up my nose. And now that we're all bronzed up and there's a little bit of color back in my face, the next thing I like to do is put on some blush. And I have been loving this blush recently. This is the Get Ready. It's a Filipino brand if I'm not mistaken. I got it when I was in the Philippines, and this is just the Get Ready With Me Cosmetics Milk Tint in the shade Pudding. I feel like in my recent, well not recent, but like my old video, I actually used this and it's really nice. You can see it's a very like light baby pink peach color, and I have been loving that for winter just because it kind of has that effect that it looks like you're just cold, you know, when you're cold and your cheeks get like a little bit flushed. That's what this looks like. And then just to blend out this blush, I am using the same company, same brand, Get Ready With Me, and this is just their master blending brush. So I like to go ahead and stipple that. So you can see it's just a very nice light baby pink color. I love it. And then just run it across your nose. So again, it kind of has that effect that it looks like you're just cold. I feel like the camera is not really picking up at how nice this blush is, but... And I think I'm gonna add a little bit more, but after I do put on my blush, I also like to do a liquid highlighter, but this one, again, this is from Get Ready With Me. It is their Glow Tint, and this is in the shade London. I like to just go ahead, because it's already a little bit, it's like a pinkish color. I'm just gonna add a little bit. It's so pretty. And this just makes your blush like, it's like a blush topper, and it just makes you look super healthy, as you can see. You see that glow? Yeah, see, it kind of just gives you that healthy glow. And after I put on my blush and my highlighter, I like to go ahead and just brighten up my under eyes a little bit more. And this is the one that I've been using, is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. And this is in the shade 11 Vanilla. It's really pale, like super light. But I like to just go ahead and put it under my eye to brighten my under eyes a little bit more. And I'm not going to put a lot just because I don't want it to crease under my eyes, and then I'm going to let it sit for a few minutes and then blend it out after.
Much later.
And now that it has been sitting for a few minutes under my eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and just grab my beauty blender and blend it out. And make sure I'm really only focusing under my eyes. And see how bright my under eye looks? So you can see, I feel like my face is just a little bit brighter. I love this step so much. And now that we are officially done with all of our liquid products, I like to go ahead and set my face. Again, just been using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. You know, nothing new. I've always used this. I've been using this. So I'm just gonna put it on the lid and then grab a small brush like this. And then quickly just lightly dab it under my eye. And then I also like to set my forehead. Sorry, I forgot what this was called. I forgot this was my forehead. So lightly my forehead, and then of course around my nose, then my chin. And then after that, I like to grab a fluffier brush, and then for whatever the rest of the powder that's here, I like to just lightly brush and set the rest of my face. So just to put color back in my face after we set it with powder, I like to go ahead and put a little bit of bronzer again, and this is the one that I always use, the one from Patrick Ta, the Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer Duo, and in the shade She's Sculpted. So I like to use the powder bronzer and then grab a big brush like this and then bronze it up a little bit. Literally that's it, that's all I do. And of course we cannot forget about the nose. So just bronze up the nose, or I bronze up my nose like this. I just grab a smaller brush. This is from Morphe. And then for my favorite step is blush or powder blush. And the one that I have been using, I've had this for so long, you can't even see the name. This is from MILANI. This is their baked powder blush in Luminoso. Okay, so and that is what it looks like. I actually don't like to use highlighter during winter or when it's winter time, just because I like to have a very, like, not matte in a way, but like this, I feel like that blush, the baked powder blush from MILANI, has already that kind of highlighter effect on my face that I just leave it like this. So after that, I go ahead and set my makeup. And what I use to set my makeup is my go-to, my favorite one is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. This really does, it's just so good. It makes my makeup last so long. And then I like to use another one. I'll show you in a bit. So I'll just spray about like 3 or 4. That's all you really need for that, because that freaking setting spray is so nice. So like I said, after I do set my face with the Charlotte Tilbury one, I like to use my one size So the One Size On Till Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. And this is like freaking hairspray but for your face. So I like to just cover my eyelash extensions and then just do my cheek and then my forehead. This stuff is so strong too. It really. So for my lips, I like to, or the one that I've been using, or the products I've been using for my lips is I like to line it with this one from Charlotte Tilbury. This is their lip cheat in the shade Pillow Talk. So this one, I've used this one before, but I've been kind of putting it down, or I've put it down, but I decided to pick it up again. And since I've used it during winter, I've really been loving it. So just gonna go ahead and line my lips. And this is one of the lip liners that really made me fall in love with lip liners. And this is really what started my addiction with lip liners. So now that that's lined, and then one thing that I have also been doing to my lips is using a lip tint. So the lip tint I've been using is this Roman. Is that how you say the name? But this one. Let me see what it is. It doesn't even have the name. I think everything is in a different language, but I can see Dewyful Water Tint, and this is in the shade 12 Canyon. I like to go ahead and really so just put it under or my bottom lip and then spread it all over my lips, and then I grab a wipe. So I grab a wipe and then just slightly kind of take off the tint, but not a lot, so just like dab it a little bit. And then after that, usually I like to leave it like this just because I like the way it looks. I go ahead and use my lip oil, and the one that I've been loving right now is this one from Gisu. I don't know how to say the name, but this one. This is their honey infused lip oil, and I got the one in watermelon. And then just like to and see how nice it looks. And yeah, this is the final makeup look. This is how I do my makeup every time I do go out, or my current winter makeup routine. Thank you guys for watching. I really missed filming, and I think I'm not gonna promise anything, but I'll definitely try and post a little bit more, especially during this season, Christmas season. I have a lot of things planned for this month. I have a tournament this coming weekend, and then the following weekend we have my friend's Christmas party, so I'll see if I get in the mood or if I'm in the mood to film. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on my next one. Bye!